check this out.
Jump on and drop in.
From Shaq to motivate us on Sundays.
Shaquille O'Neal, my hero, your hero, he once said, we want to win. We want to win big. We want to win the whole thing.
Yeah!
I'd like to win the whole thing.
You know what?
I'd like to
win the whole thing today.
When you lose, talk little. When you win, talk less.
Wow. That's the worst one yet.
Oh, didn't see you there. I'm fourth string all-star left winger Sundown for the Lazy Lagoon Llamas, and I'm here to let you know when I need to refuel from a long day of ice skating out there and, passing the puck. I go to the pizza.
Vale.
So sorry about that. Again, it was an issue on our end. You can blame 100% me. I'm Sundown down there. You can see it. It wasn't an issue with the games or that, but we got it all fixed. All those streams are back up and the quality should be nice and ready to go. And speaking of ready to go, I think Monster D-Face and Lupo are ready with those European matches. So let's get right on into the action and I'll toss on over to them.
Put me back in. I'm ready. I need it. Oh, good. We're back. All right. I was very scary there for a minute. When the stream went down, everything went black. But we're back now. I got lost for a minute, but things have returned. Welcome back, everyone.
That's right. And since that did shave off a couple minutes, guys, it's important for you guys to know that we are jumping into the middle of the games here. We're in Zone 4 with Twitter Chapo. 59 minutes left to queue here on the EU region until queue times close.
17 points, got a rip to go, 12 bandages, the flint knock. All right, talk to me about the flint knock literally as I'm talking about it. Here we go, flint knock elimination. Chapo's shown exactly why it is so versatile. Do you agree with me in that I feel like it is the most versatile weapon in the game right now?
Yeah, the flint knock's got all kinds of roles. It can fill really anything from offense to defense to utility. But more importantly, it's the best weapon to open up with. You're talking guaranteed
big
damage.
Hit. You hit, it's a big hit.
Like minimal, let's just round it up. Minimal 80?
Yeah.
Maximum 180?
Yeah, that's
pretty
insane.
crazy.
Is it the kind of weapon, is it so effective, so versatile that you feel like any competitive player should have it in the inventory kind of no matter what?
I mean, for sure, think about it. You walk up on someone, do you want a chance hitting them for 30 with an AR where they're going to immediately turn around and build, or pop them for 70 to 80 in the back? And that's
that's even if it's a body shot. Which
and that's just a body shot, exactly, with the chance to hit the headshot. And it's got a tight bloom, right? Like, you don't need any more than that. Like, it's probably going to connect if your accuracy's on point. And this guy just broke his own baller.
He put the
nice
trap. I
job,
was literally about to say, I was like, Scootin, did you just put a trap down and break your own ball? And then he's like, I should probably box up now.
Don't look at him wrong. You know what I mean? Baller can get it too. Baller can get it too.
Feels bad, man. Scootin looking out. This is one of those positions where he's already safe. He's looking for the final number of players that are going to rotate in, see if he can pick up a couple more points here. Already sitting on 32 at this point. Excellent little stack of points there, but you have to realize in Europe, it's the top 8 qualified to go to New York City. There it is on the right side of your screen. Thank you, production. NA East has 6, West has 2, Brazil, Asia also 2, and Oceania just the 1. But Europe, because of that, I would say has the highest competitive player base, but 8 spots? That's a lot to battle for, but you have to realize with the competition at the top there, those top 8 positions, it's insane.
It's deserving.
The density of skill is going to be incredibly high.
No, it's absolutely deserving if you can squeeze your way into those top 8 slots because, like you said, the competition is stiff here. As Skuden comes right out of the cone there with a nice tactical to the face, blue tack. He's looking good, and that was a lot of medium bullets that he desperately needed. So it throws him back in the game. He's dependent on the dual pistols there.
100%, which is not a very common thing to see this late in the game. Oftentimes, we've seen a lot of players run the TAC AR, combat shotgun, maybe a flintlock as well, but he's sitting on those dualies still, which is excellent. Little versatility, a little fail, little miss impulse there. Chucking himself into a tree out in the storm for a tick there. Not a big deal, though. Is edging back and forth inside the storm. Doesn't want to take another tick. Able to pop those 2 minis.
He's looking. He sees players nearby. Someone's right next door to him. He's got himself a neighbor. What are you going to do, bud? He is going to go ahead and continue to rotate at this point.
He's not thinking about engaging just yet. We're
placement.
Yeah, we're 32. We got to get to 25. Plus, the circle is still moving. If you put yourself out there, you will pay the price very quickly.
My gosh, we have a baller frenzy down here
1, 2,
on
3,
finals
4.
day.
I think I'm counting 36 ballers. There's only 31 players left.
That is what's going on here as players are trying to eke their way on in to some free placement here. Hopefully,
5
some shots.
more to go down.
There it is. You can hear the ballers literally exploding at this point.
Ammo there. Look at that 80 medium. Was about to say 16, but uses one of those to pick up an elimination. 15 shotgun shells as he jumps out back into the baller. Start the rotation. Honestly, a big structure like that, kind of a lucky break is something you can connect to. He's trying to break it down. If there's somebody up there, he's trying to knock that down.
Yes, he is.
I want to see it happen. He's gonna get pushed out by the storm. He won't be able to do it at that point. There was a player that moved in that started to rebuild the structure too. It was close. Still sitting at 100. Full shield, full HP. Sees a couple little goodies underneath.
He found his brethren here. He found his bros. The baller bros.
Just gotta ball out with your bros, dude.
Oh, he's that guy, dude. He's that guy that's mad annoying in the baller, dude. Breaking everything. Look at him.
Listen, it's a legitimate strategy. You need to relax.
He's that guy.
Monster, you need to relax, all right? It's a legitimate strategy. Let him play his game.
He's that guy. Look at him.
He actually
Disturbing
is.
the peace as everyone's just trying to...
It would not surprise me if he doesn't just try and smack his way into that just to frustrate somebody inside.
He's fully healthy here at this point.
Multiple players rotating around the outside. You see combat shotguns, tac shotguns out in force. A lot of players fighting into the storm. Look for the pick. Gets a shot. 32.
He saw it. He has got
30.
Shield.
A little bit of damage to the back. Does get that elim. Looks like the storm claimed half on the outside there. 3 elims now. 24 points. Still only 1 mini. Got the 2 smokes. Shadow bombs. Sorry. Kruger all the way at the top. The high ground. Looking down from above.
Yep.
A little bit of fall damage too.
Pate fires him down. Now it's Pate who's going for it. But no, Yahtzee says, you know what? This is going to be my high ground. Pate does take out Kruger, though, so it still was worth it as Pate now focuses his attention up to Yahtzee. Yahtzee fires out a rocket. 121 on Pate. Pate is absolutely in a hurting right now as he took that one to the face virtually right there.
Oh, Coffee goes down as well. Another rocket. Oh, another one finds Pate. How many more are you going to find, Yahtzee, this RPG? One of the most important pickups given. Oh, man, another one. There's a big hit in there.
These rockets are just connecting here. Jagger Stig goes down there as well. He's got the shadow bombs. Nice usage of the sentries there to keep the platforms nice and healthy instantly, giving them about 1,000 per platform. Probably the best usage for Sentry in the late game. He sacrificed a lot of health there on the fall, though.
He didn't catch himself with dropping there. We're at the top 6 situation now. We've got Yahtzee in the top right corner of the screen. No more RPG shots left. No rockets in his inventory. Can still beam down from above. Literally jumping and shooting on the way down with a common AR. Still picking up elims. Twiller down to 1 shot. Croak all the way in the low ground. 3 players left in Yahtzee. The top down in the best position, but with some of the worst ammo we've seen late game. ever. He's full health and full HP, going for quick reloads, 5 minis that he probably will not have an opportunity to use, 4 shadow bombs in case things get hairy, but Twiller and Croak, a 1v1 down at the bottom, and Twiller's trying to mine his way through, does get caught. The elimination for Croak, a 1v1, 25 points and 31, could be a big game for both players, pushing their way to the top of the leaderboard. Croak, 4 builds remaining, 51 in the inventory of Yahtzee, and he's just edging his way along. Both players staying inside the circle as long as they can. Doesn't look like any campfires or HP healing between the two, so now is the time to engage. Yahtzee drops in,
early,
finds...
took full damage. Is he going to lose to the
85.
storm now?
The storm, no! Croak gets the victory royale.
Regrets. As Croak was just easing his way across, little take the L right there, as he pretty much knew that was his game to, unfortunately, take second in, but when you take fall damage on
I had it on Yahtzee the whole
down.
time towards the end of that. As soon as he had the back-to-back rockety limbs from above, fed into another one, the big 115 hit, at that point, you're looking down, he's got everybody under him, full health, full shield. Unbelievable. And literally a wood wall block out on the tack shotgun shot as Yahtzee dropped in. The fall damage combined, that's what cost it.
That would have been the
That's what lost it for him. Unbelievable. Last second. Oh, man. A lot of... every game we've jumped in now, players are taking fall damage left and right. Y'all, what's going on? Build your floors. Build your ramps. Please, save yourself.
Hey, you know, if you didn't know...
I don't want to repeat Tim the Tan Man out here. Oh, baby. Tripper and picking up an elim there.
If you didn't know, you can catch yourself from taking fall damage.
Wait, really?
Yeah, dude.
Unbelievable.
It's been in the game. Learn that one early on.
That's crazy. You can build in Fortnite? I'm just kidding. I know things get hectic. Don't worry.
Just messing around, guys. Relax. Put away the pitchforks.
Yeah, Reddit. I'm just kidding. You guys are great. Smile. Tripper in the 1 elim right now. 23 points, 80 builds. The launch pad. More bandages than I think I've seen in a single inventory in a long time, but late game could end up paying off. 50 minutes, by the way, left for queuing if you are in the European region. Make sure you're getting as many games in as you can. You want to optimize the play time.
Man, this takes me back to the time when you could heal through the storm, like almost indefinitely. And this is an actual meta loadout. People run multiple med kits and... Oh boy, lonely soul, my guy. Be left to a lonely grave there as he gets taken out by a heavy sniper.
He must not have read the rules. Sunday games, especially in solos.
Don't do it again. Oh.
This is a no-fly zone this late in the game, man, especially with this many players top of tower sitting with sniper rifles. Tripper makes him pay the price. Lonely soul back to the lobby. I would have lost it. He got the follow-up too, the back-to-back.
I mean,
I would have ran out of the studio.
I saw Avery tweet this morning something like, really? 150 heavy sniper took me out? Yeah, that happens.
Welcome to Fortnite Battle Royale. There's a reason they call
flying.
it the ultimate Battle Royale experience, Monster, and hopefully Avery realizes that real soon. Love you, bud.
Heavy snipe. It's a strong one. We're looking at Chapix here. He's got a nice little loadout. Heavy AR is also great for pinking players. It's broken. Gets torn apart there.
What he's looking at. I'm almost expecting that's a gold infantry out there.
It's grilling the loot. You know, the infantry is, for this positioning, if you're this accurate as Chapix has been, the infantry is that weapon, man.
He's hungry for it. I want it. Yeah. Come on. You want to go get that. You know you want to go get that.
Ooh.
It's a little bit of damage.
Let's get shots. You know what?
Back into the box.
It was worth it. Gets 300 mats for that?
Absolutely. Whether he picked up a weapon upgrade or not, that alone, that's a big move. And I'm actually surprised he didn't get shot at from more players. Directly in front of him, you see right there, bottom right corner of the screen, Arus, I believe. I apologize if I'm butchering any names. He was literally through a brick layer. He could have seen him between the bricks making the move and taking shots, but he didn't. That kind of blows my mind, especially in a game like this, where maybe you see Chapix move out, you don't know his HP and shield. Why not take a couple shots, just window edit, 1, 2, close it.
Most of the time, when you see someone run for loot, they're like desperate, right? Like, They need that. For some reason, they need something that's in that pile. Normally, it's because they don't have the heals or the materials, making them a prime target to kind of focus in on. We have a nice, calm game here.
Surprisingly.
Hanging around. I mean, this is what happens on finals day. There's so much more riding on the line here.
Did you see that door edit, by the way? We've seen this more and more because of the introduction of the shadow bombs. What players will do, instead of editing out like the corner, they'll edit a door, pop the shadow bomb, then open the door. And what I've seen now as things have evolved, because this actually is a good clue into how crazy the meta in Fortnite changes. Players are now lasering doors when they open, even if there's no one challenging, because there could be a shadow bomb player pushing out.
Dude, can we just talk about scram turn one shadow bomb into like a 15-second rotation?
You just keep jumping against those mountains,
off
man.
the wall,
Absolutely.
dude.
There's no reason for him to push out and try and get aggressive and push forward to the next part of the zone. You got ballers around him too, so no one was going to shoot at the shadow. You're going to shoot at the ballers instead because they're the easiest target.
Ooh, as he catches Falcon Nike right there, nice little pick. And now it's up the mountain he goes as he gets turned on and loses all of his health. C-Tox kind of wraps this player up. We've seen C-Tox a few times, catching a couple highlights.
Oh,
and,
man.
oh, boy, amongst
look at the bottom
all
part
of this game, I was going to say, I can't even give a shout-out to anyone in the visual here. Smudge. Smudge is a smudge in the smudge right here.
Cool.
There's just so many names.
Honestly, luckily enough, the storm for a moment was pushing up the hill, decides to come back down, move on to the next circle here, which saves a lot of players from a kind of a hill edge demise. Chapek's there at the bottom of the screen rotating forward.
Saw E11 item just announced to Team E11. The 11 organization making big moves on the Steam here as they have to be proud of their boys. A snooze, lose.
Catch him, there it is.
You snooze, you lose. Crispy Nate goes down right there, puts Snooze right back in the game, gets a little bit more health now. Out he goes, just notice he puts that ramp right down, elevates himself to get off of the lower level chaos.
Take an opportunity to pop those minis. Keep in mind, too, we're about to cross into placement points right there. Everybody that's still alive picks up 3 points. You make it to top 15, that's 2 more at 5. Make it to top 5, that's 2 more at 7. If you get that Victory Royale, that's another 3 to give you 10 total for placement. Plus every elimination, like the first one and second one that Snooze Lose picks up there, is an additional point. Look at this already a solid game, 5-point game for Snooze Lose at 28 points total. Finds another one. Literally mining his way through the structure here, editing corners out, building up as many walls. You want to take ownership of all these surfaces. You got to look out for metal, though. You get stuck in the box like that, it's going to take 3 smacks. Make your way through, and he's going all the way up top. You got brick in front, too. Multiple players. The tarps, the branches here, every layer feels like a tunnel that you may not own a portion of. Every single turn could be treacherous, and Snooze Lose. That tactical shotgun coming in big, another one. Literally farming elims with attack.
And now he's under fire here. He's back in this game. He had 0 materials just a little bit ago, but he's back in that 300 range. As he is just burning through, trying to go layer to layer here. Pops a couple of minis, now looking up. It's Alliance Tick who's got the high ground item, finally abandoning the baller here. He's going to claim a little bit of that high real estate as well. Now back to Irus is still in the game. You have Keto, who's all the way in the low ground here. Completely maxed out as far as loadout goes as well. He's in a good place here with Mats. But he needs to catch his Elim is. Zor Phosmo goes. Let's go.
Campfire all the way in the bottom.
Goes for high ground. What a play.
Are you kidding me?
He's trying to challenge Tick here. As he goes all the way in.
A valiant effort. Tick picks up the Elim. 1v1 in the drop in. Stops trying to make his way through the metal surface. Can't quite pull it off as Tick. 4 eliminations of 14-point Victory Royale.
You know, at that point, you got to respect it. Staying at the low ground, what do you gain from that? Nothing. He's already got the maximum placement points. I respect him going all the way up to high ground.
Full send. Full send. Try and make your way up. Twiller there on the left side.